Clinton, Missouri, is a quiet farming town in the heart of America. Typically, the peaceful region feels insulated from big city crime. But that sense of security was shattered after a well-liked young woman was abducted and possibly murdered. Angela Hammond was an outgoing 20-year-old, known to everyone as Angie. Her boyfriend, Rob Schaefer, was a star athlete in high school. When he gave Angie a diamond engagement ring, he promised to always take care of her. On April 4, 1991, Angie dropped Rob off at his house and said she would call him a few hours later. As promised, Angie called Rob about an hour later from a payphone at the intersection of Jefferson and 2nd Street, which was a mere 7 blocks from his home. While talking on the phone, Angie commented about being creeped out by a green Ford pickup truck that had circled the block a few times, and each time seemed to be staring directly at her. The truck owner then parked, got out of his truck, and started walking toward the small row of payphones. The unknown man used the payphone phone next to her and a short while after, returned to his truck. She hoped he would leave, but he didn't. Instead, he took out a flashlight and started poking around his truck, seemingly in search of something. They continued to talk, until Rob heard rustling on the other end and then a blood-curdling scream. Without hesitation, he dropped the landline and started racing towards his fiancée's last known location. On his way there, he sees the exact make and model of the truck his fiancée described over the phone. The chase is on. At least that's what his plan was until he threw his car into reverse, and his transmission failed. As Rob helplessly sat there in his broken-down car, the truck got smaller and farther away. It didn't take police long to connect Angie's abduction to 2 other unsolved cases within 100 miles of Clinton. The first had occurred 3 months earlier near Max Creek, Missouri. On January 19, 1991, 42-year-old Trudy Darby was working alone in a convenience store. She called her son and told him that she was scared of a creepy man that came into the store. Without hesitation, Trudy's son rushed to the convenience store to check on his mother but found it deserted after just 10 minutes. 2 days later, Trudy was found on a riverbank 10 miles from the store. She had been fatally shot twice in the head. About a month later, 30-year-old Cheryl Ann had also vanished from a convenience store where she worked in Nevada, which was only roughly 70 miles from the location of Trudy Darby's body. Many worried about a serial killer at large. Another theory is that Angela was mistaken for another woman being targeted in the aftermath of her father's legal affairs. A man had acted as an informant in a narcotics case and received a note threatening the life of his daughter, also named Angela. The note was sent on April 4, 1991, the very evening of Angela Hammond's abduction. As of 2021, no trace of her body has ever been found. And whoever is responsible for doing this could turn out to be somebody you know, maybe even are close to. Everybody has their secrets, some more terrifying than others. Please click the subscribe button so you can keep up to date with my channel. Thanks for watching and take care.